Alright, good morning, 7th and 8th grade. Ooh! Alright, it is Tuesday, April 7th, and, hi. Hopefully you have gotten started on your work for this week. Some kids riding their bikes down my street. Awesome. Okay, so 8th grade, just checking in with you guys because you should be reading in your chapter, taking notes, doing all the normal things that we would be doing in the classroom. So that should be familiar for you, and hopefully you got started on it. Sections 1 and 3 are a little bit longer in this chapter. Section 2, which you should hopefully be getting onto today, not so long, so shouldn't be too tough. And then vocab, I emphasize it in my videos, but it's also in the directions, I believe. I wrote those a little bit ago. But you do not have to do the vocab in your notes if you show me that you did the Quizlet. So do Quizlet, way more fun, and then you really remember the stuff better that way because you interact with them in a different and greater way, really, than if you do just writing the definitions. Alright, that's pretty much it for 8th grade. 7th grade. You guys have some changes. So we are still doing the Earth Day project. Same project, we're going to continue with that and do exactly what is assigned, you just have a longer timeline. So when I went in yesterday and finalized all of my plans for weeks 5 and 6 with directions, I provided the directions, etc. That they're gonna look very similar to this week, but I didn't put in as many of the specifics as I had on this week's. So, follow those guidelines, but you have a longer time to produce your project. So I still want you to check in with me on the Google Classroom, make sure that I approve your topic because, it'll just help you out if we're on the same page and I know what to expect from you that way. So please go on there. It also counts for your participation that you're checking in. And yeah, just let me know what you're going to be doing your project on, and then you can get creative with it. So you can do a Google slide, you can do a poster, you can do a video, you can do a brochure, you can do a flyer. As long as you provide the information that I'm looking for. The way that I wrote it for week 5 is more the production of your product, your poster, or whatever it is that you're working on, so that it's kind of like a campaign, you want to get people on board to do what they can do to help and be part of the solution for this problem that you have identified. So that's going to be what you're working on. So follow the guidelines that are in there, because I want to know, not that you're just saying like, oh, there's too much trash, don't throw things out. Like, I want to know that you have actually looked into it and learned something new. So identifying a problem that you already know about, totally fine. And if it's something that you're already passionate about, that's fantastic. I just really want you to dig a little deeper with it and not just write down exactly what you already know. I want you to look up something new, because this is about you learning and growing. And you can't do that if you just keep repeating the same information over and over. So do that. And I think that's pretty much it. I might do a little portion of that project so I can show you an example. I don't know if those were helpful to you guys before on the country report, because not a lot of people really watched my videos. So, hard to tell whether they actually helped you when I don't get feedback. So, you can comment down below, right? Or you could always send me a remind message, or talk to me on the Google Classroom, or send an email. I mean, there's so many options for ways for you to contact me now. And it's a little overwhelming for me sometimes, I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't get back to you or your parents right away, and part of that is because I have almost 100 students, and when I'm getting several emails a day from some of you and then none from others, but I'm being contacted through all these different ways, it can be a lot sometimes. So But I am doing my best. I'm going to try and get back to you as quickly as I can because that's important. Otherwise, how can you move forward with what you're doing? You really can't. So, give me feedback, please. And if you have ideas on ways that I can try and improve my content a little bit, I am open to that because I know I'm not fantastic at these videos. It's a thing. And I'm never going to be great, but I could probably be better. And I want to get you guys to watch my videos because I really don't care about like number of subscribers or views or, you know, I'm not here for that. Otherwise, I would have probably tried making a YouTube channel earlier. And also, I'm not great at it, so why? But I do want you guys to be tuning in to get the important information, but I still want to be fun. You know, I try and make things fun in the classroom, mostly because I'm goofy and weird. Yeah. So if you have ideas how I can make videos a little bit more fun, make you guys want to come and check in and like, you know, get the good content, the stuff that you need for school, but also like, you know, because whatever. Help me out with some ideas. I mean, yesterday at St. Flama's, that was crazy. It really was. It was, yeah. But I did it, and you know, anyway, so, yeah, I think that's where we are for now. Going forward, starting next week, things are going to be a little bit different. It's mostly, just one thing that we're going to do during the week that I try and make not as high stress, mostly review or extension of things that we've already done. Your current event article, participation check-in, and a virtual field trip. So I want to keep you guys learning, keep you guys engaged and having fun, but not too stressed or overloaded because times right now are a little crazy. All right, so that's all I got for you guys for today. And, you know, check in with me. Hopefully I'll talk to you. I'll see some of you tomorrow on the Zoom meeting because I will be there. They moved it a little bit later. And so I will see you on Zoom tomorrow at noon for 7th grade. Or if any 8th graders are still watching, 1 o'clock with you guys. So, yeah. Have a fantastic day and get some of that work done and send it to me.